Okay.
Whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're going to say and spell your name.
Hi, I'm David P. Grigsby, last name Grigsby. I'm
CEO that wears nice shoes.
Chief Executive Officer for Gas It Up, Inc.
Sounds good. Donna, level check for me real quick.
Hi, this is Donna Drake, DonnaDrake.
Okay, we're rolling on these, right?
Okay.
You rolled
Okay,
from
we're
the top.
recording on both cameras.
It reminds me it's gas
Gas It Up.
it up. I always want to say gas and go, and I know that's not it. Gas it up, like live it up, gas it up. Okay.
Okay, we're ready. When you're ready on camera 2.
With us now is Mr. Grigsby, and he is the CEO of Gas It Up, also known sometimes as Gas and Go, because that's what I say. Gas it up, and then I'm going to go. Welcome. How are you today?
Thank you very much, Donna, for having me here. It's a fantastic day to be here in support of the Big Daddy Golf Classic here at Ohiko Castle. Beautiful grounds. It's a pleasure for us to be here.
Now, you're good friends with Rich Salgado. Associates almost.
That's probably putting it lightly.
Okay.
Everybody's a good friend of Richard Sagato's. We know him well from the standpoint he's on our advisory board at Gas It Up. He's also very well known in the sports arena, and of course, he's one of our key sales reps for the company as well.
I love the concept. From the moment I heard about it, I just thought it was brilliant. Tell us how this came to be.
Interesting question. The founder of the company, Victor Rodriguez, who's also president, came across this idea while he was on some international travel, and spent about 2 years developing the technology, which is state-of-the-art technology. And I happened to come into the mix about midway the third year, going into the third year of their operation. I had started a company with 2 other people in Saudi Arabia in the oil and gas side of the business. It was a consulting business. And so due to some events, political events that happened in Saudi Arabia, we knew we would have to take a hiatus.
Okay.
So we formed a domestic consulting group, and Gas It Up became one of our clients. And so we consulted with them for about 9 months.
Okay.
And as we rolled into COVID, 2 of now my best friends, Victor Rodriguez and Greg Carroll, who you'll interview probably later, kind of twisted my arm, and I'm CEO with a commitment for 6 months that's now running into multiple years.
Beautiful. I
So
love
that's
that.
how we got here.
Now, you've always been a success. You shared with me before the camera started rolling some early days that you were working also in broadcast. So can you walk us through the chapters? Because I think by the time that people are watching this, they say, wow, he's a CEO. But you're not just born a CEO, right? There's a lot of seasoning that happens along the way. So can you highlight some of those career moments for us?
Well, sure. If you can imagine a 21-year-old coming out of a management academy in upstate New York, going to NBC at Rockefeller Center with dazzling eyes with regard to television, especially when you didn't have minorities in management positions. And so that was a great opportunity for me to work for NBC during the early years. And I thought I would stay at NBC forever. But I'd never have anyone pick up the phone and call me and offer me a lot of money just to go to another job. And so that's what I did. I went to Metro Media.
Okay.
Went to Metro TV Sales and had an opportunity at that time when we were working with the then 32 principal cable television stations, one of which, of course, was our dear Ted out of Atlanta.
Ted Turner.
I just needed Mr. Courageous.
Yes.
Okay. And so that opportunity gave me a chance to deal with the likes of John Kluge, who was the owner of Metro Media, that put me into a position to become the first African American for either Nielsen or Arbitron as a television ratings consultant. And what that does, basically, you increase the ratings, you increase the revenue and profitability of a station. So played a key role in that. I was involved with the Carter administration when President Carter was putting emphasis on minority ownership. So I became the youngest black owner of a television station, and we formed the National Association of Black-Owned Broadcasters. So I played a major role in a lot of the ownership structure. And so we ran successfully a radio station in Richmond, Virginia, and then I ended up coming back to New York, going on to Wall Street, because it took us 3 or 4 years to get the television station we were trying to get in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
And so I got hired at Merrill Lynch, never knowing I'd have an opportunity to work so closely with Don Regan. So I worked at the Fifth Avenue office, which became the Rockefeller Center office, and then got lured to Prudential, where I became the first African American in the Partnership Council.
You like being the first a lot, I can
well,
see,
it just
right?
kind of goes with the territory.
It just goes with it. You earned your way. You've earned every opportunity to be the first.
I had some very wonderful people that assisted me along the way, and so that plays a role not only in what my commitment is to our company, but what we want to be able to do with the community and to give back to others who perhaps may be looking for heroes or heroines that they can turn to. And so you'll find that as a theme between Victor, Greg, and myself.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Just wanting to make a difference in the lives of others at
That
this
is correct.
point, to mentor, to give back, to create opportunity, right? They often say, opportunity knocks, but then you're responsible to walk through the door.
Absolutely.
Right? So I applaud your mindset around that, because I can tell that you're definitely somebody that, there's no moss on you, right? You're definitely there every day you wake up and you're like achieving something, right? Yeah. Even as a child, were you the type of person that just did, like you're always in action about something?
Well, my first job started, Donna, when I was 8 years old. I was a newspaper carrier. And the thing that means most to me, I've received a lot of trophies and awards over my year, but the most important one is that little trophy that I got because in a city that was segregated, the newspaper ran a promotion for who was the outstanding newspaper carrier. And I became that person because I felt that if people paid for their paper, they should have it delivered. It should be dry, it should be inside their door, and that was the commitment that I had. And that meant a lot to me. And of all of the awards and recognitions I've had, that's probably
That's
the
your
most
favorite.
important one, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your wonderful journey
thank you
so
very
far,
much.
thus far.
Thank you very
It
much.
is a pleasure to know you. I'm looking forward to this company being the first at something, and you're still that same newspaper person, right? And you just grew up to be you. I love that. What
I'm
a great
just-
story.
I'm just taller now.
You're just taller now. And you still appreciate a dry newspaper, I guess, right?
Yes,
There you
yes.
go. Well, thank you so much.
So thank you for having me on the show.
My goodness. Stay tuned for more. We've been living it up right here with Gas It Up. And we're probably going to be talking to a few other people. That's right. Gas it up. Live it up right here. We're at Oheka Castle. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
What a lovely interview.
Thank you very much.
No, truly, thank you so much. I love what well, you can tell I love what I do. I absolutely love it.